Hey guys, so this is going to be a review of the Heaven and Earth lesson. So this is on the Bible Project. I believe I've done a video before on the Bible Project, but if you don't know what it is, it's basically this organization that do videos, podcasts, classes, and it just gives you a better or a more of a simpler way of learning about the Bible. It's for anyone, basically, people who are struggling, like learning some stuff by just reading the Bible alone, and they need more clarification, or it's somebody who it's basically open to everybody who is a Christian. So specifically, I'm going to be talking about their classes. So their classes on their phone. So this is specifically directed to the app. So the ones on the app are beta, should I say, they're beta versions, whereas there's a lot more classes on their actual website. Another thing to note as well is when you do their classes on the app, it doesn't then transfer to the ones on the website. So if you do it on the app, you have to keep doing it on the app because it only saves the progress on the app. I think it's the same thing on the website as well. If you just do it on their website, it won't transfer, your progress won't transfer to on the app. So first off, the actual topic, heaven and earth. Oh my days, I've learned so much, like so much, like just it's opened my eyes to another way of seeing the Bible as a whole, and OMG, and Genesis 1, just the whole creation, and how what the biblical authors were trying to get across, and how sometimes our views of our worldviews, how the earth is made through science, how that can sort of cause division when it comes to like reading Genesis 1. But it's such a good insight in the fact that there's chapters in the Bible and verses in the Bible that literally link to Genesis 1 is wow. It's just like mind blowing. Like I've definitely learned a lot. But yeah, overall the less, obviously I didn't do it all at once, but if you add it all together, it's like 14 hours and 25 minutes. I would add a few more minutes to it because there's some times where I wanted to kind of like meditate on it or look and write notes and stuff. So it gives an option on the app. So on the app, it gives you an option to add notes. I like to write the notes down as well, just because it's kind of a way for me to take it in more, if that makes any sense. So I'll do a few lessons on the app and then I'll write it then in my notebook. But yeah, and it's easier for me to reference if I want to go back to my notes in Heaven and Earth. It's just easier to do it when it's written form than it is on the app, even though on the app it's not actually that hard, to be fair. So were there any glitches and stuff on the app? There was a slight glitch, like for a few days the app wasn't working very well. The app was working fine, it was just the lessons, they weren't loading properly. That only happened for like a few days. But as I said, it's like a technical thing that is bound to happen. But other than that, I didn't have any issues or anything like that. But as I said, very, very informative. Very, 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 very informative. I'm not gonna lie, there were times when my brain was like, what is, like, it was a little bit hard to kind of intake, which is great because it gives you your option to like just do the classes if you want to, and then it gives you an easy option to rewind to go forward as well. But overall, it's definitely a really good in-depth class. I was a little bit unsure about it because it was all online and stuff, but how it's done, which is really good as well. It's not just Tim in the room. He's got other people, other learners as well. So it's insightful because he'll do kind of like an overall thing and ask them what they think and stuff. And it just adds to that kind of more of a like, I don't know, being part of a class, even though you're doing it online, if that makes any sense, and you get to hear other people's like perspectives and stuff, which is a really good idea, opposed to just having someone just like just do the class and that person being in the room alone. There's other people as well that can bring in their input and their thoughts and their questions and stuff. So yeah, overall I do definitely recommend that you take. They do, as I said, there's a variety of classes. There's more on their online website, but as I said, there's a variety of different classes. But yeah, this one particular is a really good one, and I'm glad I actually chose this one. But yeah, that's it for this review. Safe. Bye.